4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy, Malloy. Welcome back to the 5-Star Frog Pod. We are here. I'm your host, D Cypher, voice of the Birdman with the words. Above me, we got Dashy, the one and only.
Yep. The Gucci gang.
And down
No
below,
funny intros this time.
ready to go from the 215 Killer Delph one time is West Philly, or formerly known as Delaware AJ.
Yeah, that's what it be. Yeah,
That's
man.
right. That's right, folks. Make sure you put that subscribe button in a chokehold and make that like button tap out because, ladies and gentlemen, Marks and Marquettes, it's time to talk some wrestling. And we got to open up the show with just a brief moment of silence in memory of Sabu. He passed away at age 60. Thank you for that moment. ECW legend, meant to add, Sabu. Thank you for that moment. Now, if you will, somehow, Dashi, take us into Backlash.
I'm probably the worst person to do this because my service is bad right now. You're still roboting for me, so.
Oh, okay. I got you then. No worries.
You do that.
All right, so Backlash was full of surprises and great performances. Starting from the top, we had Jacob Fatu defend his United States Championship against LA Knight. Yeah, Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest, all rise, in a fantabulous fatal 4-way match. Now, Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
Time out. Did you just say fantabulous?
I did. I was trying to say something else, but that's what came out. I did that.
I'll let you ride. I'll let you slide on that one. You got that.
I did that. Now, Drew McIntyre got taken out by Damian Priest. He did a choke slam south of heaven off of just rubble on some WWE 2K type stuff. Slammed it through a table, but Drew McIntyre accidentally bopped his head on the concrete. There was no padding, so he was done for. They were done out the match. Then Jacob Fatu had a great match against LA Knight, basically, and he secured the victory. What did you guys think of that match?
I kind of enjoyed it. I like how it really was a fatal 4-way match, but it kind of was like a singles match. Just Drew McIntyre and Dane got that beef going on. Then LA Knight and Jacob. I about to say Solo. God dang. It was a good match. I like it.
Dashy, what about you?
It was a fine, really one of the most action-packed matches of the night, probably the most. It was good, right? Winner. I'm not mad at Jacob defending. Obviously, we got Jeff Cobb. I know who the heck he was.
Same here.
He looked like a rectangular rhino. You know, rhinos are already rectangular, which is funny.
Hey yo, that's what I thought that was Rhino when it first came out. I'm like, is Rhino here?
Well, he surely didn't age because I would say Jeff Cobb looked very young for a current age Rhino.
I was like, who the heck is Jeff Cobb?
He is 40. So what I found out from people who was doing dirt sheets from the wrestling community, Bull is a very profound known wrestler and accomplished everything. He pretty much is what Rey Mysterio and all them should have been doing in the Indies and getting all these championships like Penta and them. That's what he's doing. That's that guy.
Well, we'll see what happens because Jacob
and
Fatu
it's Guatemalan. Don't make no sense.
And Jacob Fatu wasn't too pleased with the interference, so we got to see what happens with
this.
I
was about to say they had a match in the Indies before, so he kind of recognized him. It seemed like.
So they want to incorporate that. Now my thing is, was he signed with Lucha Underground? Well, the AAA right now.
No, he signed with WWE. Jeff Cobb.
No, I'm talking about was he signed to AAA because they bought AAA and they bring some AAA talent.
I don't know anything about Jeff Cobb.
Same.
It's my first time hearing about dude, so I don't know.
Dang. I seen highlights. He looked like Taz. He wrestled like Taz. I seen highlights though. He wrestled like Taz.
Nice little spot. Nice little match.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you know who you guys do know. Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. And guess who won? Lyra Valkyria, even though it looked like Becky Lynch had it. We had a turnbuckle incident where Becky Lynch took off the turnbuckle and Jessica Carr was distracted trying to put the turnbuckle back on and Lyra was going for the pin. and she couldn't catch the pinfall in time. Jessica Carr. Oh man, it looked almost as if Becky Lynch was going to steal this, but no, Lyra Valkyria came out on top. What did you guys think of that matchup? I thought it was very good.
That
It was
match.
good.
Go ahead.
Becky
But
Hogan
that's-
is no longer. She got sick and tired of Becky Hogan means, so she's like, all right, Lyra gonna win, but went on a roll up. So I guess that counts for something. Shout out to Lyra.
All right.
That match, it was whatever. It was cool. I felt like it should have had a shenanigan moment, but you just did it in the first match, so I feel like Bailey wasn't gonna come out.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
look
about
at
to say, what the heck
AJ
is-
asking for some shenanigans. Okay, Bailey. Oh, you know she getting
I'm
shadow banned
just not a
because of that
fan.
Chris Van Vliet interview.
I'm just mad the fact that I just don't like Becky Lynch, bro. I don't like the man. She was cool. She was cool when she was going against Rhea because the jokes was there, the puns was funny. He said, "Mom, you always going. I'm gonna show you who's going at the bottom." Whatever Becky Lynch told Rhea.
But see,
last
this
year.
is exactly what John Cena alluded to when he was talking to Cody Rhodes. Yeah, they're gonna love you, but then the fans are so fickle. Don't get too popular because then now they're gonna hate you. Becky came back. She had a huge pop. She talked about this on SmackDown or on Raw, excuse me. She came back. She had a huge pop. Somebody in the crowd was crying. Oh, she's here. Then as soon as Becky want to do something different, step out her character, stretch out, show her range. Now we hate Becky. Oh, she's Becky Hogan. Oh, she always winning. Even when she lose. Oh, she always winning. You guys are so fickle.
As Cypher would say, how many times? All right, it's like this. Back in the day, The Rock was over. Austin was over. Anybody who's over, you're not about to say in the storyline because we didn't know who was going to win out of Rock or Austin. So, like, the Lyra Rock, we already know half the time who's too over, where it's like, bro, we don't want to see that same story again. Switch it up.
So you tell me, going into this match, I don't remember our predictions, by the way. You knew that Becky Lynch was going to lose. You had that predicted.
No,
I
I
did.
said Becky was going to win.
Okay.
But, but mind you, and then I seen how Lyra was talking on the previous episodes of Raw. I'm like, they normally, when the person beating somebody up or antagonizing them, that's the person who normally lose. Like how, I'm not going to give a spoiler, but what happened in the main event. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, that's how I interpret it.
And
I
Dash,
knew
you said
Lyra
your
was
thoughts,
gonna
right?
win because
Okay,
it was
yeah.
too soon for her to lose. Yeah, it was too
Yeah.
soon for Lyra to lose the title. Becky,
Really?
she just came back, just won tag team championships. Yeah.
You said it's too
So
soon.
it was-
Lyra had this belt for like longer than 3 months, 4 months now.
Too soon in a rivalry.
Bro, that's
Like
not
she
my
just
fault.
started feuding with Becky. Becky just came back. She don't need no championship right now. And you can either go two ways. You either trying to you're trying to uplift or put a boost on the championship by letting Becky win it, or trying to get Lyra over by having her beat Becky. And I think the smarter play was to have Lyra win.
So,
'Cause
my thing is,
Lyra's gonna last longer than this championship anyway.
So
this is my
basically,
thing.
you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
but that's
Pretty
not even the
much.
case though. Lyra's protected. But Lyra's only going to be protected depending on how Bailey reacts. Because remember, they fought. Bailey lost. She almost walked away, but then she shook her hand. Then
Bailey
about
literally,
to
I mean, sorry, Becky took the place of Bailey. We already saw
I know,
that
she did.
somebody teams up
No,
with
no, we've
Lyra,
seen that.
then kind of wanted to punch on Lyra.
Yeah.
Even though I think with Bailey happened backwards. Bailey was punching on Lyra, didn't win for the Intercontinental, but then all right, next week on SmackDown or later on that week because they fought on Raw. Later on that week in SmackDown, they teamed up. So we literally just saw this play out. But Bailey
Yeah, so
shadow
basically, in
banned.
other words,
Hashtag
I-
shadow
I-
banned.
I feel
And
as though-
Lyra doesn't have to beat Becky or Bailey again. She just has to look strong now. Like Becky can win the next match, win the championship. Lyra's still gonna look fine, pretty probably.
Yeah, because she did beat 2 out of the 4 horsewomen, which is, and Becky never beat Lyra
Exactly.
at all. Becky never beat Lyra. That's the whole gimmick. And I'm like, do I really want to see Becky really get a grand slam before Bailey? Not really, because Bailey had a great match at WrestleMania 40 that was better than your match.
Well, technically, Bailey was already a Grand Slam before Becky, before the
Well-
mid-card championships came in.
Yeah, you know that they trying to change it though.
Becky
Is
just
Liv a
became
Grand
one
Slam?
like 2 years ago.
Liv got to win in the Continental US.
Mhm.
So that's probably Liv next. See,
Two
like
titles now.
it's time with title changes. Have Lyra go for the tag team, which she should have. But
Well, I mean, don't have her
Have
go over
Lyra
the tag team until she dropped that Intercontinental belt.
Oh yeah, not now, not now.
I about to say she's still champion.
But yeah, Lyra going on me though. She getting more charismatic on the mic. It's just she got a schoolgirl voice, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Becky
yeah.
got the man voice.
Well, they both have not the deepest voice. All right, well, moving on to people who do have deeper voices, not the deepest, if we're talking about our Intercontinental Champion, greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, Dominic Mysterio. He's not even dirty no more. He just great. Versus, it says, it doesn't say dirty anymore, versus Penta El Zero, who has a deeper voice.
Pentagon.
So what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this match? Intercontinental Champion Dirty Dom won based on some Judgment Day shenanigans. Finn Balor tried to grab the chair. He grabbed it a little bit slow. Very suspicious. Why is he grabbing the chair so slow? He taking his time, meandering all around the ring. Referee finally had an IQ of over a 1 and decided to say, "Get out of here. Get out of this ring." And while he's ejecting him, El Grande Americano, a unknown mysterious masked luchador, decided to load his head up with that metal pipe in his head and bow right on Pentagon.
Metal pipe. I thought it was I thought it was a plate.
Metal
Not
plate,
pipe.
metal pipe, metal pill, metal pillow, metal plate.
What?
There's a metal something.
Metal something.
Um,
What'd you guys think of the match,
Shout out to
though?
Dirty Dom.
Two
I enjoyed
luchadors
the match.
getting at it.
I actually enjoyed it. You let Dom wrestle a little bit. Penta made actually let him wrestle a little bit. Y'all don't see Dom really wrestle. He did a tornado DDT through the ropes and the suicide tornado DDT. I'm like, Dom can wrestle. He just got to play a character like he can't wrestle, and he's a little kid. That's Rey Mysterio's son. He's still in that gimmick, but he's too over. They want to see him wrestle now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dom.
His boos aren't like Logan Paul's boos. If you're wondering, like when they boo Dominic Mysterio, they're not booing him to say actually shut up. They're booing him because it's like it's fun to make fun of you. With Logan Paul,
got the
crazy boos.
He legit got the Eddie Guerrero treatment. Like, bro, when Eddie won that belt, that crowd was crazy. So when Dom,
Shout out to Dirty Dom. He's
Yeah.
slowly becoming one of my favorite characters in wrestling.
He not dirty no more.
Dirty
on
Dom.
Raw.
My man clean now. He got that belt. Come on, stop calling him dirty. He ain't dirty no
On
more.
Raw,
Yeah.
he was
That's
talking
dirty.
to Liv on the phone. He was telling Raquel. He said, "She said good night, she said good morning, but it's nighttime here."
Yo, that made me mad. I said, who wrote this?
I'm like, yo, I love this guy. This guy's funny. He gets it.
But see,
He
it's
understands
funny. Why didn't they let Rey Mysterio talk on the mic like this? I heard Rey Mysterio was a funny guy.
Mysterio talks like this, and he doesn't really know how to talk comes with a little bit of
Yes, he better-
Spanish.
he know how to talk way better than Andrade and all
He
them.
doesn't have comedic timing that Dominic has.
I know he
Talks
don't.
like he has cigarettes in his throat.
He had to learn it from Eddie Guerrero. He had to. His best friend. You had to learn something from Eddie.
Nada.
Some things just come naturally. How did you guys feel about El Grande Americano interfering in this match?
He ruined it,
Damn.
but I liked it.
Got some
He
shenanigans.
ruined it, but I liked
so
it.
your last match, Lyra and Becky, you wanted shenanigans, didn't get it. This match, you got shenanigans and didn't want them. Dang. Hard as
But-
please.
Fact
Hold him
is-
to it.
The fact is, I got to see Penta and Ray Phoenix just do a handicap match and just show El Grande Americano.
No, they're on
wanna
two
see-
separate brands right now.
Hey, they interfere on everybody's brand nowadays. Liv Morgan.
Yeah, that's only if you got that Riz. You can't just do it if you're a regular New Day. They ain't got no Riz. They can't interfere. But if you live Morgan,
New Day got Riz.
no, they ain't
They
been on
got Riz.
SmackDown in forever. No Riz.
Damn,
No
you
no inter-brand Riz.
want to do my boys like that?
Yeah, no, they ain't got no risk. Not like the Street Profits.
Well, you know they kicked Big E out.
Oh, you saw they left Meechin hanging after it.
Hey yo,
Dang.
that's crazy.
All right, so we had Gunther take on Pat McAfee, an announcer, held his own. Well, he was really getting played with, like toyed with his food. You know how like maybe the Pennywise the clown would toy with you before he kills you. That's what Gunther was doing. And I've seen on the internets, the IWC, some people were not a fan of Gunther shaking Pat's hand or offering the shake of his hand. They said, oh, this kills his character. In the moment of me watching, didn't feel like it killed this character. I felt like it was a fine performance. Michael Cole helped really sell it. He was like just in the match. Like Michael Cole was he was doing storytelling, telling you that Gunther literally has control over this whole fight and he can end it at any point. He's just playing with his food. So I don't feel like he killed, or WWE storyline or creative killed his character. But what do you guys think of the match? Do you feel like his character is being dismantled by creative? Talk to me, Dashy.
Yeah, they treated Pat McAfee like a Make-A-Wish kid, like how they just parading him and congratulating him for being in the match. He got his butt. Yeah, he got beat up. He a commentator, but he still had matches before. He's not no rookie, no newbie. That's number one. Number two, it was Gunther versus Sami Zayn from WrestleMania. Gunther was playing around with him, except this time Pat McAfee doesn't have the superpowers that Sami Zayn had, so he didn't win the match. But it was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was great storytelling. It was definitely here, let's just put Gunther in something match. Don't really bother me. I don't really care. I enjoyed it. It was weird seeing him shake his hand. I thought it was going to be some face turn stuff, but I guess not. From what happened on Raw.
AJ, before you go, I just want to respond to those things. The commentator team, Wade Barrett and Michael Cole, made it multiple points to kind of erase Pat's previous matches and said, well, he's inexperienced and he's a rookie. So they did sell the story as if Pat was a rookie and didn't have previous matches. So you saw when Pat jumped over the ropes, he tripped a little bit. So they cleaned it up for him and said, yeah, it's because he's inexperienced. You can see he can't even get in the ropes well. So they did try to clean that up. And then the last thing with the handshake thing, I don't think that I saw a face turn coming because he hand shook. Was it Sami Zayn's? He did shake someone else's hand that he beat up. Maybe it was Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I think it was Cody Rhodes because he just loved the sport of fighting. He didn't obviously shake Jey Uso's hand, but I think if he beats you up, he'll shake your hand. But if he loses to you, he's just gonna leave the ring like get out my face.
No, because he shook Cody's hand. He had to respect Cody.
Oh yeah, he lost to Cody. He did lose to Cody. Yep.
But no, so what it is, Gunther only gonna shake your hand if you got respect. He respect you. He don't respect Jey Uso. And no.
Just what Cypher said.
Mind you, he respected Cody, champion for champion. Pat McAfee stood up for Michael Cole. That's the stick. Gunther already a bad guy. Okay, you earned my respect, bro. Yeah, you're not gonna beat me. I know you can't beat me. Besides Cody. Because he's the face of the company, you can't lose to the secondary champion. That's not going to happen. You feel me? But
secondary,
yeah, the word is secondary. I'm sorry to tell you what it is. The face of the company is John Cena right now, who got the belt. Cody Rhodes is the face of the company. He had the belt. Roman Reigns was the face of the company. He had the belt, which is crazy. How y'all the face of the company with the worst product on air right now?
Damn.
Right, well, not on air, like SmackDown. I'm talking about SmackDown compared to Raw.
All right, but, which title belt, if you're going to go by that, which title belt looks better in your opinion? World Heavyweight Championship Modern versus the current gold, what's it called? Undisputed Championship. AJ.
So the current World Heavyweight Champion?
Oh, yeah, no. He asked me, bro. Hold on, let me answer.
I just wanted clarity.
Yep, current versus current.
I would say
okay.
I would say the WWE grew on me because they kind of try to make it like the big goal, how the big goal was like a staple. So now with the gold background, I just hate that the logo's plastered so big on it. Just like the heavyweight. I just like the flat design. It's looking more classic. While the other one just 3D bold. It's not even that real of a gold. You know?
So you described them and you said one's growing on you. Which one looks better? Give me a definitive answer.
Is it the Universe title now? Or is it WWE Championship? What's the name of it?
You can call it WWE. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the WWE Championship.
Okay. Dashy, which one looks better to you?
I'm gonna say the World Heavyweight. I was looking at them side by side. That World Heavyweight Championship, it's something about that big flat face. The W kind of ruins it, but it's still sexy. The side plates are sexy too. I like that.
Well, now I want to
Have
see
you
the
seen them in
titles side
person?
by side. So
No,
hold on.
question though. I got pictures. So have you seen them in person? Like when I went to WrestleMania World,
Hmm. I was
it's
at a
so
Suplex on South Street before they closed down. Dude had just got the shipment of the replica, and he let
so
me
the
hold it. That same, I was like,
so
"Ooh, that's John
the
big and it's
real
heavy
belt.
balls."
People don't realize that the real belt got like more so a 3D. It's poking out more. It sticks out way more. It's not a flat surface than what y'all think. It's like the Intercontinental Championship. Or is it Intercontinental? Yeah, the Intercontinental. The
I'm
it's
not
like
saying the surface. I'm saying the look of it. The face is flat.
I like the face
It's
is
just a
bold.
smooth
The
like.
face
It's
is
just
not
the front
smooth.
plate.
There's that
Because
front plate is not
with
smooth.
the WWE Championship, you see the big W and it's protruding. Like, I look at my joint, it's 3D and it kind of don't.
You're just looking at it as the holes are
It's
filled
cool
in
if you
and the
look
holes.
at it a certain angle.
It depends how you
Yeah,
look at it. Because they all look different depending how because like, yeah, I get it. I like them speaking of belts though, real quick. Did y'all see the Evolve Championship belts, the women and the men's?
Let me see if I
They,
can
they
get it
look
pulled
like
up. I don't know why I'm on a replica shop. It's definitely not going to be there. Ooh, look at this John Cena one.
so
That's
they
very
look
nice.
like remember the Sixers championship had like the neutron logo, the protons and neutron logo, whatever it is. The
I know
little
what it looks like. I'm just trying to get it pulled up.
it looks like that. How y'all feel about those? I kind of like them with the silver pleating
they look like the NXT championships.
with the
Evolve
old tag
Jones.
team Jones. Oh, the Evolve Jones.
They look like the old one, or they look like the NXT championships. It's nothing crazy to me.
No, the
How
silver
do I
pleating
feel
with
about it? I don't think it's the best looking, but if I was a belt collector, like as a wrestler, I'd get it just so I can take that Sheamus pose where he took a picture of all his belts that he ever won throughout his career. I'd go for it. Why not? Get me a little replica. They probably got paid though. I bet they're not giving these little 20-somethings a replica of the belt that they win. I'm sure you got to pay extra to get that made and to even get a replica of that belt made because they're probably like, we don't know how long Evolve's going to last. The contract with Tubi might only run 2-3 years tops. So yeah, I don't even think you're going to get a replica of the Evolve Championship if you overthink it like that.
Yeah,
Nope.
unless you was there.
The ID
Because
championship.
they got it. That's what that is, really. The ID championship, really. Is that what that is?
I haven't seen what that
It's a
looks
different
like.
one.
Yeah, but
They
I
got,
haven't.
they got a
You
whole
LFG
different
got
one.
a championship.
It looked like the Performance Center championship.
Okay, I give them that. So do LFG got a championship?
Don't know.
Well, Cypher, what was the next match, Cypher?
All right, let me get back to that. The next match on the card was the main event. We had John Cena, the greatest of all time, the last real champion, take on Randy Orton, the Viper, also known as the Legend Killer in his hometown of St. Louis. And boy, oh boy, was this one a doozy. We had RKOs, RKOs, RKOs. Oh my. There was even a AA through the announce table done by Randy Orton. So Randy Orton did John Cena's finishing move on the announce table. It didn't break. They reinforced it. I guess they must have did that spot on the fly because they was not ready for that table to break. I think it broke after John Cena was like pushing up on it to get up.
A playing spot, but Orton didn't like that the table broke late. So he was like, let's do that again.
Okay.
And made it on and broke the table out.
Yep. And then what else happened? Towards the I'm missing this. There's a bunch of ref bumps. Oh my god, I love this match. I'm sorry. So many shenanigans, and you know I'm all about my shenanigans. We had ref bumps. We had a lack of referees. So there was a story going around that WWE is what's that word? Cutting costs by not bringing all the talent on the PLEs and not bringing all the crew on the PLEs. So the wrestlers were like, damn, it's kind of like a ghost town. The ones that were on the PLE card were like, damn, it's kind of like a ghost town back here. It's usually a whole bunch of crew. So we had only 2 refs, I think, for the whole PLE. So when Randy Orton bumped into one of the refs, or whoever bumped into one of the refs, a second ref came down. When that ref got bumped, it was like, dang, no refs. Well, let's just get Nick Aldis to come down and look at everybody and say, guess we're going to cancel the match. Randy Orton said, no, we ain't canceling nothing. I'm about to RKO everybody. Nick Aldis caught an RKO. Hurricane Shane Helms caught an RKO. Jamie Noble caught a... Oh, yeah?
Hold on. That was Hurricane?
Stand back. That's a hurricane coming through.
I did not know that, bro. I'm like, he looked familiar the whole time. Like, and he sold it perfect. I'm like, that looks like I could not put it on my damn.
Jason Jordan caught an RKO too.
Jason Jordan caught an
Hey,
RKO. Some unknown wrestler that's in the Indies caught an RKO. He's in the suit. He's in the blue
Kurt
suit.
Angle's son catch the RKO?
Kurt Angle's son caught an RKO. I don't think he came out there, but let's just say he did.
Damn, he never come out there.
He always come out to break people up, but he ain't catching no RKO because he already got a broke freaking neck. A broken freaking neck, just like his dad.
Yo, that's wild. Cypher. Y'all said I'm crazy? Hey, yo.
I say it with love though. I'm not doing a Tony Hinchcliffe talking about, you know what's crazier? Big E stiff neck or something, whatever he said.
Whatever.
But then right before it was almost over, after John Cena's body couldn't take any more RKOs or any more of his own attitude adjustments, he's laying on the ground. He's like tired, gasping for air. Randy Orton gets the voices in his head after doing all those RKOs. He's like, I'm about to punt this man's head off. And he's about to punt John Cena's head off like a soccer kickball thingy. Ron Killens comes down the ring and says, no, wait, this is my childhood hero. Yeah.
You weren't there for the punt kick era, were you?
I was there. I was there for the punt kick era. Yeah.
I love that era. He would kick John Cena dad in the head.
Yep, I was there for that.
Everybody.
That's when he was the legend killer. That was I didn't see him when he became the Viper. I was there when he was legend killer.
That was the Viper.
That was the Viper?
He was bald. That was the Viper.
Well, no, he was punting a little bit before he was bald, wasn't he? I thought he was punting when he had some hair on his head.
Nah, Orton was a different breed.
I remember seeing him do some punts. Yeah, because I remember John Cena's dad had got thrown from, he was behind the barricade, and Randy Orton pulled him over the barricade and punted him. So I didn't know that was 09.
That was before Edge. That was a little before Edge, or was it after? I think that was before Edge.
Good times though, because I was like, how do you fit? My head was just thinking, how do you fake that? Like, this got to be connected. I don't know. It must be the side of the foot. I think that's what the trick is, to hit with the side of the foot, not with the toe. Because ain't no way to fake that unless he's aiming for your shoulder and you got really good camera angles.
With the so where your bone is at, with the soft part where your ankle was, hitting you with that. He's not hitting with the shin or the foot. He's hitting with the soft tissue right there. It's going to hurt regardless, but.
Okay, but John Cena's dad got hit.
Sometimes he'd actually hit them with the shin.
Yeah, sometimes John Cena's dad got hit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, John Cena, that's okay. A professional wrestler, that's okay. But when you brought the dad, that's the only person I saw. The dad get hit with it. I'm like, yo, how did he fake that? Like, that's got to be real. As my kid or younger self. Oh man,
the entire McMahon family.
Yeah. You gotta be a professional to do that one.
Yeah,
that's why he the only one. He the only one can do it. Think about it. That's the most protected move in wrestling. That was his finisher, kicking people in the head. Just like Seth Rollins' curve stomp. You got to be good enough to perform a move like that, because Roman could have lost all his teeth.
Yeah, on the steps. Yeah.
AJ.
Yeah.
AJ, you let me do that move on you? I
don't trust you enough. Yeah, I don't trust you enough to do that. Probably a crippled cross face.
Well, that's a safe move, because all you're doing is putting your knuckles. It does not really hurt. It does not really hurt. Not the way I be seeing it applied.
Let me hit the Boston Crab. You let me hit the Boston Crab?
Yeah, because that joint look like a yoga move. For real.
No, he's sitting on your back, bro, and pulling your legs, bro.
I know this isn't the Boston Crab. I'm thinking about the Acolyte, but seeing Rusev do what he did to Otis on Raw, I'm a couple Raws behind y'all because I was on a trip.
Camel clutch. It's called camel clutch.
Yeah, well, no, he called it the Michael Cole called it the Acolyte. That joint didn't look like it hurt that much. It looked
old school name is called the camel clutch.
Yeah, you stretching my back. I'm like, I need that, bro. Stretch me out real quick. Clack, 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 clack.
Bro,
like, Otis looked like.
Hey, yo. What the hell?
Adjust my. See, this is why you can't say certain things around certain people. Adjust my back. That's the proper term. You get an adjustment.
You want another husky man to adjust your back.
I don't want any of that. I was just saying as an example of how it looked on screen, how it presented.
What's your man Cypher say, Dashy?
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so R-Truth came out. He begged and he pleaded for John Cena's life. And Randy Orton said, okay, I'm going to calm it down. I'm calm to myself. Psych, stupid. Boom. RKO to Ron Killens. And boom, he was taken out. And that's when John Cena had enough strength to run back his favorite move of low-blowing people. And he low-blowed Randy Orton and hit him with the title belt. And then he proceeded with the 1, the 2, and the 3. Ding, ding, ding. Our current champion stays champion, John Cena. What do y'all think about this? I'm trying to see if it's... Yeah, here we go. Jamie Noble right here.
He's the last world champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Last world champion. That's right. Oh, that's all the pictures you get.
Wait, I don't even see the stream.
Cena.
What y'all think?
I was.
I loved it.
I
I
like the
enjoyed it.
match. I like it. I like all the callbacks and the reminiscing of when I said ring psychology. Went through the times of every single match they did inside that ring. I just didn't like the finish because I wanted to see a punt kick. But I do like the finish because it saved Cena and it saved Orton character because he didn't lose fair. He didn't lose clean whatsoever. R-Truth messed it up. You feel me? So
Okay.
I like the match.
I
And
like it was like a blast for pass.
yeah, and after that,
Yeah,
Cena.
funnily enough, well, after that, immediately after that, John Cena kind of has a moment where he kind of looks. The crowd is chanting him, and I don't think the crowd was booing him necessarily. That's like, thank you, Cena, like just for giving a good performance. You're still a scum piece of crap, but thank you for this performance. John Cena kind of has a moment where he's like, wait, was it all worth it? I just beat up my friend and low blowed him. No. Let me just walk back to the crowd. And so he kind of has this look of doubt on his face, like maybe he's thinking about his actions and he's changing. So I left the TV.
That was a nice little character thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they did that as The Rock he started this mess and he's not here to clean it up. So they got to clean up The Rock's mess.
So
all that goddamn long-term storytelling coming to bite them in the butt.
No, but so after that though, right?
I'm gonna get to that. So I left the TV on, and normally I turn the TV off after the PLEs, but I left the TV on because I was cleaning up.
Turn the TV off.
Right.
Shout out to Kendrick.
So I watched listened to the whole press conference, and well, you could talk about the Triple H thing because I don't remember that. I just remember the John Cena thing.
No, I'm talking about John Cena when he
Okay, all right. So John Cena sits down. He's like, okay, so I've been a little bit mean.
Wait, before that, chat.
Oh.
Before that, chat.
Go ahead.
The Race was about to start talking, and then the greatest of all time, he interrupted him, whispered in Triple H's ear, boom, boom, boom. Triple H said, the greatest of all time, or whatever he said, John Cena, and then continue.
Oh, see, I thought it was a normal introduction because, again, I was only listening. I wasn't watching. So, yeah, just listening out here, John Cena said, okay, guys, I've been a little bit mean. I think maybe I could give you guys a chance to say some words. So I'm just going to be sitting here, and I'll politely answer questions. Then before he could even answer a question, R-Truth came out and said, what's up, dog? Man, I'm so proud of you. Dang, I love you. Ever since day one, I was like 15. But, I still got your back, even though they all said you suck and you can't wrestle. John Cena gets up, calls my man R-Truth by his real name, says, Ron, if you say another word, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. Ron says, no, but I'm just saying, hear me out, though. And he gets, boom, attitude adjustment. No, excuse me. He gets F-U through the table. It was the quietest F-U I ever heard.
It was.
And I've heard a lot of F-U's.
Like, that joint was so light. I'm like, and I'm looking at R-Truth laying there. I'm like, this is a 50-year-old man going through a table.
By another almost 50-year-old man. R-Truth just like,
This guy hung out with Tupac. That's how you know R-Truth's been around. Like, this is crazy.
Let's see if I can pull up the picture of that.
I really want R-Truth to win. I want R-Truth to end John Cena in the street.
Shout out to Ron Killings, man. This guy is.
He deserves his moment.
Talking about stuff. I would be like, you when I grow up, man. And if we put through a table, that's the real commitment to the gig.
So my thing is little Jimmy about to come back and R-Truth about to be a heel? Because little Jimmy coming back, I'm down for it.
How would R-Truth be the heel when he got attacked?
Easy. I don't know.
Easy, I don't know. That makes the most sense.
Yeah, R-Truth the one that got attacked.
That's where little Jimmy come out. Little Jimmy like, okay, cool. You hit my homie R-Truth, cool, bet. Now it's guns blazing. Now when little Jimmy flipped the script.
So yeah, that was Backlash. Other people did their little promo things too. I think Jacob Fatu talked and he was like, "Thank you," and he was kind of chilling. But I don't really remember this. I just remember the John Cena thing, and I was like, oh, "Okay, we got some storytelling." I'm glad I had this on, but I'm mad if I would have missed it. This is one of those things I'd be talking about where it's like you got to watch too much. I'm gonna rant for a second if you don't mind. You got to watch too much wrestling to catch all the good parts of the story. Cause say I only got time to watch the 4-hour long ass PLEs and the 3-hour long shows each week. I don't got time to stay another extra 30 minutes that this post show added to, or maybe the whole post show was an hour. I really don't know. It's kind of crazy that they always just got stuff to watch. It's just so much. It's a time sink.
I feel that. That'd be background noise when the press conference come on, unless I like one of the wrestlers.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what it was. It was background noise. But that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
even watch the
Luckily, I seen it.
background. I don't even watch the press conference. I just whatever highlights finna come from it, I'm gonna see later. That's it.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But like I said, luckily I didn't turn it off right away. I was like, I'm just gonna clean up this little spot, and then I'm gonna just listen to it, and then that's what happened. And I was like, wait a second, okay. Well, damn, I'm kind of thinking about it now. I'm mad because I would have missed this. But yeah, that was Backlash for you folks. Normally we do the draft right after the PLE, but I ain't even gonna lie, Cypher wasn't on his JOB. He did not tally up the points, so I don't know who comes next. So we're just going to postpone that till after Saturday night's main event. What do you guys think is going to happen between Jey Uso and Logan Paul? Prediction time.
I have no clue. I know Jay's gonna win, but I don't know how bad it's gonna be.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to be a good match, but I feel as though I don't want to say what I want to say because we didn't get to Raw. You feel me?
Well, we're not even. I don't care to recap Raw. I didn't even watch
Okay,
it.
bet. Say less.
I didn't watch
say
Raw
less.
either. Sorry, I have it
All right, bet.
ready for me to watch. I just didn't watch it yet. But go ahead,
So
talk to me.
cool. So Gunther comes out, and Jay was still doing a promo. You know, talking about Logan Paul. Logan Paul is on third, got the belt, Seth Rollins. No, he ain't talking about shit. You feel me? Gunther come out, said, "I'm coming back for that title," and basically challenged Jay after Saturday night main event. I'm confused of seeing Punk comes out there, call Paul Heyman out, Seth Rollins and them comes out here, try to pretty much beat down Punk. Sami Zayn comes out, Jey Uso comes out, but that was in the beginning of the show. Then like Gunther challenged him. Like, I'm confused. Triple H, you all over the place with the story. Who's writing this shit? Like, you got
Yeah,
random
you got
matches.
Jay beefing with Logan Paul. You got Jay beefing with Gunther and Seth Rollins and his gang at the same time. It's a lot for one champ.
And then where Sami Zayn's in here. Like,
That could be
what is
interesting,
going on?
though. We're trying something different instead of, a rivalry that's just between one side. Now it's like a rivalry that crosses a brand. So I didn't see how it was executed, but as long as it was executed entertainingly, then I'm down with it. Show me
No, it was-
complex
It is. But the
storyline.
problem is Logan Paul isn't there every week to help keep up with his part of the storyline. So Jay just came out, cut a promo on Logan, and Gunther came out. But in the beginning of the show, Jay came out to help Sammy and Punk against Seth Rollins, and then later on in the show, Braun Breaker beat up Jay Uso behind the scenes. So like everyone's here but Logan Paul. So that's why it's kind of suffering on that part.
But then my thing is Logan Paul about to be with Paul Heyman and them. That's okay, but it's like nobody likes Logan. Like, you're just gonna bring more heat.
Whoa!
legit-
Don't speak for this pod. Let me get a show of words. Who all in this pod like Logan Paul? Say yeet.
No yeet.
All right, there we go.
I'm indifferent on him as a wrestler.
Oh no, he's a great wrestler. Good, phenomenal wrestler. I'm talking about Logan Paul.
I'm not gonna give him that much praise. I'm just gonna say as a
No.
wrestler, I have no problem with him. But as a person or as a YouTuber, I did watch his did enjoy his behind the scenes, like his WWE vlog for WrestleMania and a couple weeks after that. So it kinda got me there, but I don't care for him at all.
Like, nobody cares for Logan.
Fair enough. They say bad people do good things to try to balance it out. So, moving on right along, Seth Rollins is going to be teaming up with Braun Breaker to take on CM Punk versus Sami Zayn. I think that's going to be an interesting match. Braun Breaker's going to be spearing the crap out of somebody, and maybe he might run into a haluva kick. I think that's going to definitely happen. It's going to be a good match.
I can see that happening.
And I like
I
that
can see that.
they're building up their younger talent, because Seth Rollins probably gonna be retiring soon. CM Punk, thank God he's still here. Sami Zayn gonna be out the door soon. So Braun Breaker's the only younger guy that they can be building up. They're turning him from he's a mid-carder. Now he's coming into the main event scene. This is great for Braun Breaker. I love this.
Sami Zayn got broken ribs allegedly out here trying to fight with CM Punk. See, my thing is it about to be a war games with this? Because how long is Jey Uso about to keep this belt for? If he's beefing with Seth Rollins,
A couple months. He ain't gotta keep it for too long. I hate these long title reigns.
The WrestleMania to WrestleMania booking.
But see,
Or even WrestleMania to SummerSlam, or SummerSlam to Royal Rumble. Like, you don't gotta just have them lose it like every 2 months, 3, maybe 2.5. Like, come on.
but I get why Steph's trying to get his belt back because he really lost the belt because he was the workhorse and then got injured because of Jinder Mahal. But we ain't gonna get on that. But I understand why he's trying to get his belt. But this is supposed to be Big Bronson Reed's story right now. Where Bronson at? His ankle
He
still
broke it.
broke?
I was say he broke his ankle jumping off the goddamn War Games. I think he'll think twice
You worried about
before he's in
Bronson.
it.
I'm worried about Ilya Dragunov. Like, where he at? I know
Now,
he tore his
he's
ACL. But
a
dang.
great performer. Those little bit of matches, remember, I only seen him on the main card. So those little bit of matches I seen, him and Ricochet, they was making SmackDown pop. Was it SmackDown or Raw they was on? I don't even care.
Raw. It was Raw.
It was Raw. It was very good. It was very entertaining. Then we had Samantha Irvin still there. Good times, man. Good times.
That was just a few months ago, Cypher.
That was way more than a few months ago. How dare you?
Listen, that was back in 2024.
ago. Exactly.
Like December. It wasn't even a whole year ago. Probably like
That
4 or
was
5
a whole
months
year
ago.
ago.
It was about 4 or 5 months ago.
Nah, your timeline, you getting old now. Time is going by fast. Samantha Irvin been gone. She doing flute musical videos now.
Yo, speaking of, I was just about to say, the song is not bad, but that video is kind of cringe. Like, y'all know who Angela Simmons is?
Yeah.
No, but let me pull up the video. Hopefully it won't get copyright.
Angel Simmons.
They-
Russell Simmons'
they-
daughter.
That's they don't have any sex appeal, no matter how hard they try. Samantha Irvin has 0 sex appeal. She got voluptuous body.
This the bomb, right? The Shorty Wanna thing.
Yes,
All right.
Shorty wanna.
I'm gonna skim through it a bit so we don't get copyright stricken.
And I like Samantha Irvin, and the song is not bad. It's just I don't know what it is. Playing the flute while trying to twerk, the
Wait,
dances.
she's
Like,
trying to twerk while playing the flute?
she got hella legs, like, and they thick. It's just her torso looks small. It's like Shorty cute, but like I want these cute dancers and singers to be cute. Stop trying to be sexy. Just be cute.
What's wrong with
It's okay to
this?
be cute.
She's walking. She got her little outfit on. I don't see the flute part yet.
She it's just cringe. I don't want to say it like that, but I was watching it like because I liked the song, but I wasn't. It didn't make me look at her like, "Ooh, she killing it." It was like,
Okay,
all right,
which
girl.
one is the person you just said? The Simmons woman, the one on the left with the.
Angela
no,
Simmons.
that's a whole different person. She's
That's
not.
that's Yo Gotti girl. That's Russell Simmons. No, that's Run.
She has
is it
nothing to
Run
do with what the video. I'm just using her as an example.
Oh. Okay, got you. I thought she's playing the flute and twerking. I'm waiting for this flute part.
It
Yeah,
comes up somewhere like in the breakdown.
Oh wait, hold
That's
on.
close towards the end.
Nope, towards the end.
But again, it's a good song, so it's not bad. She said she got shadow banned on YouTube because how she was dressed and dancing and stuff like that.
I'm gonna let you know. There's a scene right here. Yeah, this is not safe for TV. She packing way too much cake, so of course YouTube gonna ban that. Of course.
Cypher,
And she
that's
put it
unfair.
right in the
Come on.
camera and started shaking it.
That's unfair. Let Sabrina Carpenter out here do that. How she been doing?
She doesn't have the same amount of
No, I
baked
know. I
food
don't care.
ingredients.
Cypher said it before. Charlotte Flair could be out here wearing all these see-through clothing with her booty out, but let a Jada Parker do this. It's a whole problem.
100%. When you have the cake, that's when it becomes offensive. All right, let's see. She's dancing and
what?
twerking. I mean, it's not really twerking, I guess. The flute's such a
She
funny
just shaking her
instrument.
butt.
Oh,
in the camera.
okay. I kind of see it. She's trying to. This is something new. We've never seen anything like this before. A flute player trying to make it super sexy. Again, I don't watch a lot of flute players, so I don't know if that's been done before. But I'm sure that's what she was going for. Hey, look, I'm classically trained. I can sing. I can actually play an instrument, and I also have legs that are like tree trunks. So come watch me. So I get it. I get it.
Does this video make you more attracted to her?
More?
No,
Nah,
it don't.
I mean, I'm already at the same level either way. No, not more. It doesn't bring the needle up more or less.
Does it? All right, it doesn't like.
I mean, I also
ooh,
didn't watch it in
it's
entirety
hard.
because now I'm seeing the twerking part that you was just talking about. I didn't know there was
You say,
actual
oh, Ricochet's a
twerking.
lucky guy.
Oh yeah, sure. Ricochet's a lucky guy. Yeah, Ricochet's a lucky guy. I just saw the trigger part. I'm like, okay, that's what he was talking about. Yeah, that's probably a bit too much. But again, what am I gonna sit here and say? RZA, what's her name? SZA. I'm sure she be doing crazy stuff in her videos too. I seen one SZA video.
You got Doja Cat. What are we talking about?
Exactly. So I ain't even gonna sit here and disparage these women for doing their thing.
Listen, I like the song. The video is okay. It's just not it for me. I get why they did it, and I get why she's mad. So she's got to do better next time. Maybe not, shake all that like that.
It's because she has so much of it. If she was flatty, nobody would care.
And
but because she's got fat.
Y'all notice.
Let that been Charlotte. Y'all notice. Y'all won't be saying.
Y'all notice when women leave the WWE, they go down this path. Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, Samantha Irvin, and they just want to show off more. They just want to show more off.
But that's what they were groomed to do in the industry. You heard Cody Rhodes. He said, "This industry is you can body shame me all you want. I literally got to go to the gym all the time. So I don't care if you body shame me. That's my job to look good."
But they body shame Sheamus. They made him go to the gym. Oh, that was Drew's fault. He said
too many burgers at the burgers. Yeah, all them damn
burgers. But yeah, your body shame my man Sheamus and made him do the Celtic Series workout, and now my man back in shape. Y'all body shame him.
Yep.
So, trust me, if y'all ain't body shaming him, y'all made John Cena get a hair transplant. What we talking about?
Oh yeah, I did find that news story and I reported on that. The fans bullied John Cena into getting a hair transplant. Crazy stuff.
Like
he's just sensitive. Like that.
The fans is bullies.
We ain't bully him enough for him to learn how to wrestle.
Oh,
we bully LeBron James. We bully LeBron James. He get a hair transplant, hairline every year.
They bully Tory Lanez. Speaking of, shout out Tory Lanez.
Didn't he get stabbed?
Tory Lanez. Yeah, man. They
shouting him out. What the hell is wrong with you people? Someone shout out him. He getting stabbed.
Because I don't like the negative energy online where these female dogs were celebrating and cheering on the fact that this man got harmed over a situation that they have no personal.
I don't think saying shout out is the right word either. And be like, I just want to bring some.
I'm saying shout out to him as in get better, get well.
Okay.
I don't like the negative energy that's being put towards him right now. I don't think you should be cheering for anyone's harm doing or anyone's downfall.
Yeah, not no extra judicial justice. It's already, I believe either Lil Wayne or Tory Lanez said something shit like that, or even DJ Academics. Like, don't nobody, especially as a black male, want to be locked up. Like, it's a worse place than dogs. Yeah, DJ Academics said, I was watching one of his videos. He was saying Jamaicans have like an expression like jail is worse. You wouldn't even put a dog in prison. So like, nah.
Yeah, and a dude that stabbed him was some Mexican that was doing life anyway, so he got nothing to lose.
He just wanted to be a legend. That's all.
And shout out to young boy from Philly that died.
I don't like you saying shout out. It's so crazy. Like he's just.
Shout out, rest in peace. This is what I'm gonna say for him. Damn it, rest in peace. I'm trying to get his name real quick. AJ, you might know his name. LGB Qua.
LGP Qua.
As I said, LGP.
I thought you said LGB.
It did sound like you said LGB. When you listen back to it, you're going to be very disappointed in yourself.
Come on, we're not making jokes about this man. Rest in peace to this man. He was promoting positivity in the city and calling himself the voice of the youth, and, they killed him over it for a change. Stupid shit in Philly.
Facts. They can't even sell that. They can't even sell that chain because the fact is, he was well respected. Swiss Beats and everybody know him. Like, bro, some of that chain
get out. They're going to get caught. The streets ain't catching them. They're going to get caught.
Yeah, they already
high profile at this point now. The whole city is like, I've never heard of this. The whole city is hurt by this.
No, I heard of Qua. Qua was that bull. He always rapped about. I'm like, yeah, Too Rare is one of my homies. He hang out with him. I'm like, bro, Qua, the voice of the youth. I'm like this is the guy who was with Gillian them and everything. Like,
he was born in 99, so he was a young boy.
Yeah, like he a young boy, bro. That was wild. I'm like, when I said for the chain, he gave him the chain. They still popped him. That's wild.
That was just some young boys doing some stupid stuff. Pray for Philly. Philly is a really bad place.
Yeah, that's the thing. Philadelphia is just getting worse and worse. I know once was it COVID-19 and everybody started wearing the shiesties, it became more. I don't know the situation of what happened with LGP Quad, but I assume they was walking around wearing shiesties or whatever they're called now. And it's just like in Philly, you could just walk around with them, which is the equivalent of like a ski mask. So you can walk around basically like just invisible to cameras, and the cops kind of lazy. I don't want to be disparaging to them, but I'm gonna say some of them. And then the response times, I haven't had to call the police or anything like that, but I be reading Reddit, and this person was like, "Yo, why did the cops like never answer?" And they were saying that the dispatchers, the people who sit in the office, they're having a shortage, and just nobody wants to work there.
Oh yeah.
It's the combination. People don't want to work and people don't want to hire anybody, because that's also a problem as well. Is low funding and wages and everything else is low. They're cutting funding for mainline just shut down most, if not all, their hospitals. So everything is closing. People can't get a job. It's just messed up. It's messed up. It's messed up. Pray for Philly and the United States as a whole.
I ain't even gonna comment on that one. Let's bring it back to wrestling, folks. Let's bring it back to wrestling.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, Dash, you got to the hospitals. What?
All right, so we're not doing the draft. We done with recaps.
Oh, I got a game.
Stuff. I was just about to say, I want to get a game going.
Sure.
Yeah. No. Topic. What topics y'all got?
I ain't got none.
Well, I got one. What's up with these corny ass bumps that these refs keep taking? Like the black ref, right? Who was in the fight when Trick Williams grabbed the triple threat match with Javon Evans, Obafemi and them. When the black ref kicked Trick Williams, I like that spot. But when he was in the other match and they was doing it, I'm like, bro, y'all gotta treat him like he like that boxing ref where he get overexcited and all that stuff. But he's the ref. Bro, don't hit me, bro. Don't touch me. I'm gonna push you back. I'm not just a regular bump type of guy. You feel me?
Yeah, you want to talk about ref bumps? The bumps that during that Cena Randy fight was funny because the first of all, they ran into him. All right, I'm a little woozy. Then he hit his head on the steel steps, and they spent about 10 minutes wrestling outside the ring before anyone came and checked on the ref. I'm like, he dead. And that man hit his head on the floor and has been laying there that whole time, and nobody came to check on him. And then the other ref came in.
He did.
And they got him out of there. I'm like, all right, what's going on?
He said, like, he did.
But somehow, without getting medical attention, that ref that hit his head on the steel steps got up and counted the pins. Casino.
Ref is trained former wrestlers. They are wrestlers who never made it, like security guards.
Hey, Jessica Card trying. She out here.
Yeah, she trash. She the female king. Her moveset is trash.
That's mean.
Any top road topics from you, Cypher?
Nope.
Oh no. One more thing. You seen how the new they acting with the titles against Ivar and them? They like, oh no, we ain't do that. Acting nonchalant like they act like they ain't cheating or whatever, running or whatever. I'm like, this what we doing with the New Day?
That whole thing was stupid. Because you're gonna have the Creed brothers win just to still put War Raiders in the match. That's just stupid. And what happened to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate?
Oh yeah, but he's what's name still was recovering. And then I don't like how Fraxium and them, even though what's name just had the ladder match, the TLC match, the Street Profits, and Fraxium and them just got called up, and they always been champions in NXT. And Montez Ford took the pin. Or is the Street Profits about to lose their belts this fast?
Nah.
After y'all just BS them, because that's gonna be some BS. Yeah, they did
the same thing with Creed Brothers. They did the same thing with someone else who debuted and got all the way up there and lost the championship. Creed Brothers, I think it was. I'm just escaping me right now. But they're not winning. They're not losing the championships no time soon. Maybe not to Fraxium.
Oh yeah, do y'all see Bianca Belair finger?
Yep, crazy.
Yeah, that joint look crazy.
Yo, so I seen that match over and whatever, right? I'm like, when did she do this in this match?
Very easy to tear it the wrong way.
Did she tear a bone in it, or like what is it? Like, was it a ligament? I thought they said this is broke, but that don't like a break. Cause That looked like one of them hams that got the bone sticking out.
I don't know, but that
Viewer
joint looked terrible.
discretion is advised.
Hey yo.
Ugh.
So what game you playing tonight, Dashy?
We can go anywhere with it. You know,
I got a black culture trivia game.
guess
You
the
want to
rest
try
of
the
let
do
me
that?
let me do one. Let me do one guess the wrestler. We can do the black culture trivia.
All right, if you do a guess the wrestler, I gotta guess the wrestler too, because I don't like how Cypher did us dirty.
I don't even have a guess the wrestler. He said he got a
No,
guess the
I got
wrestler.
one. That's cool.
Go ahead, Dashy.
Oh, y'all gotta go. Who's starting?
Cypher.
Sabu.
What?
It's not Sabu.
Yo, I threw.
All
First of all,
right.
hold on. Let me just tell you what I did. The basketball equivalent. I threw all the way from my basket, or all the way from the opponent's basket, all the way to
You
your
didn't
basket
even
just to
inbound
see.
the ball.
Yeah,
You didn't even inbound it. You threw it straight from the outbound.
exactly.
Damn.
Just to see. I was like,
Inbound.
oh, I know exactly where you're going. Wavelength, this bitch.
Yo,
Nice
he
try.
wild for that.
Nice
He
try.
tried
bro.
to cheat.
AJ,
That's
what you
not
guess, man?
cheating.
Or
Imagine how
just-
awesome that would have been. I had to go for it.
WWE?
Yes.
All right.
Bianca Belair.
No.
Mel?
Yes.
Randy Orton.
No.
Yo, Cypher the bitch.
I'm long range
Oh.
sniping them, dog. I'm finna get this.
You ready? Carmelo.
No.
Don't long range snipe with me. All right. Are they an active wrestler?
Yes.
The Miz.
No.
See, now you want long range snipe with me. Are they currently wrestling for WWE SmackDown?
No.
Oh, they retired.
No. No.
He just said
What?
they was active. So if they active and retired, I'm gonna have to be mad. But are they wrestling for WWE Raw?
Well, that's a part timer, Cypher. The woman don't wrestle. Cena
Yeah,
don't wrestle.
you said they don't wrestle for.
I'll give an amendment. Because one of the first questions was WWE, and I say yes. They're not with WWE now, but I was thinking of them in WWE. But they are active, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
AJ, it's back to you.
Yes, AJ.
Wait, hold on, wait. Huh? They not in WWE, but they was in WWE. So they're not in WWE right now.
Correct.
Is that his question?
yeah,
Is it my
AEW.
turn?
No,
No,
I
it's
was
just
asking. I was
clarification.
asking like clarification for that. Oh, they in AEW.
Yes.
Okay.
But I
So
promise you, if you ask questions based off of AEW, you're not gonna get it.
so crazy. So we know that's a male. We know that they spent some time in WWE, but they're currently in AEW. Can I get a John Moxley, please?
Say it again.
John Moxley, please.
No.
Samoa Joe.
No.
Swerve Strickland.
I'm trying to tell y'all. Ask more questions. Because if you
I don't
ask
wanna-
me based off of AEW, you're not gonna get it.
Did they have a championship in WWE?
Yes.
At some point, everybody's got a championship. That's vague. Are they black?
No.
See, that helps narrow things down.
Are they?
How much?
Are they white?
Yes. There
See,
you
that
go.
helps
Now
narrow
I
it
know.
down. Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure they white? They could be Puerto Rican.
Yes, I am. I'm
Look
very
white.
much sure that he's 100% white.
Well, is
Are
that
you sure?
is that his question? Because I'm ready for my next question.
No, that's my question. Was he white? That was my question. That was it. I just had to make sure that he
Yeah,
made sure he was white
gotcha.
and not like Spanish.
So it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Edge.
No.
Okay.
Christian.
No.
Chris Jericho.
No. Y'all can just start asking like y'all don't know he's in AEW. Because I'm thinking of him in WWE. He's just not with them currently.
He was world champion in WWE.
No.
Okay, that helps me out.
Sting.
No. He's not active.
Yes, he is.
Just in
He just did a
case.
promo.
Just in case.
He just did a
just in
promo.
case.
He acted. He just,
Sting
he just, he
retired.
just,
Let's not.
Sting
Just-
just did
He
the
had his
promo.
retirement match a year ago. Let's
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
going.
Just in case. Just in case.
I got it. Jeff Jerry. I'm lying. Dash, you don't take me serious.
I'm going to take you serious.
All right, go ahead, Cypher. He gonna take me serious. You know I was lying.
Go ahead,
Dash.
Oh,
go
he
ahead.
gotta
going-
he gotta answer the he gotta answer the question if it's Jeff Jarrett or not.
No, I'm
No, it's
messing
not.
with him. Go ahead, AJ.
Okay, cool. Then when the world champion, did he have the Intercontinental Championship?
I believe so. Let me double check.
You worse than Cypher.
Because I know. Let me double check. Hey, Cypher, go ahead. You can ask me something while I check.
Okay. I want to say, is it Adam Cole, baby?
No.
Okay.
I thought I was to answer my question before I ask my question.
It's you, AJ. It's your turn.
No, you said he didn't win the title. I gotta step away from answering my question.
No.
Why ask my-
Apparently, he did not win the Intercontinental Championship.
Did he win the United States Championship?
Give me 1 second. You could just ask if he was a mid-card champion. No. I don't see anything. No.
I would like a hint, please.
It's a high flyer.
Oh, all right. Got you.
AJ.
Can I have a hint?
Who?
No,
A
he asked
hint.
for a hint.
Oh, a hint. Okay, 2 hints in a row. He's a high flyer, and he was in WWE 15 years ago.
Johnny Nitro or Johnny TV.
No.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I thought I had you that time.
So close.
Hold on. He said Johnny Nitro. John Morrison?
That's the same person, buddy.
No, wait. I thought Nitro was
That's
the
the
who the
same
brother? Who the brother? Oh, Mercury. That's what I mean.
Joey Mercury.
Cody
Yeah.
Mercury.
Yeah, not Nitro. Jerry Mercury. I forgot his name. He broke his nose in the
No.
ring, right?
Yeah, yes, he did, but no, it's not.
Yeah, Cypher.
Can I have another hint,
Remember.
please?
All right, good. He's in AEW as a different name.
They all are in AEW. It's a different name, but thank you.
Facts.
It's kind of important because
Like
say
what?
his name. When I say
He
his name,
appears. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I'm sorry.
no, he's in AEW.
I know, but Cypher is.
No, you wasted your guess. It's my turn.
What? No, that was my guess.
I don't know.
He made
Was
me
it?
clap.
I don't know. Was
No.
it?
He made
I
you
don't-
clap.
No,
Whoa, you talking about pause
I said made
moments?
me guess. I said made me
No,
guess, bro.
he made you
I did not. I did
clap.
not say that, bro.
Oh,
Hey, yo,
man.
Run that
Like,
back,
guys,
Cat.
can we not do this? Can we not do
Cypher,
this?
wow.
Y'all some wild
Cypher,
boys, man.
wow.
Yo,
I
he
need to
said
hit
he
that.
made me clap.
I need to
That's
hit
crazy.
Dashy.
All right, this y'all niggas' last hint. Guy. I'm tired of giving out hints. Next hint, I'm just give y'all the answer. He's a high flyer 15 years ago. Different name in AEW. He was tag team champion. Johnny Nitro.
That doesn't help me at all. 'Cause I thought it was Johnny Nitro. All right, give me the hint, aka give me the
Hey.
answer.
No,
All right,
hint,
so
hint.
Cypher bowing out. AJ, what you got?
Who the fuck was in that?
All
Give
right,
me the
I'll give you
answer.
another hint. I'll give you a hint. He took
All right.
one of the sickest RKOs.
Evan Bourne.
No, I got it. I know who it is.
Who was it, AJ?
Zach Godwin, whatever his name is.
It was Evan Bourne.
I know, I just lied. Because I seen
That
Ricochet
Godwin
out
is
there with
crazy.
Evan Godwin. By the way, did y'all see that stick?
Wait,
with
so it was
Ricochet and
Evan Bourne?
going? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was.
Who is he on AEW?
I didn't think that would be that hard. Matt Sydal.
I don't even know what that is, but okay.
I don't even know that. Y'all not real
Well, my-
wrestling fans.
No.
First of all, I only watch certain
definitely
people on
not.
AEW.
No,
And
it's
Ricochet,
okay
you
for me.
got?
It's okay for me to say no. I'm definitely not. That's crazy. Matt Sydal. Oof.
Like, who the hell is that? let me give you a Wendell Nightingale, whatever her Nightingale, and y'all be like, who the hell is she?
Y'all know who? That's why I was like, think of him in WWE, not AEW.
Fair enough. Fair
AEW
enough. You did try to save us countless times.
Yeah, multiple. AJ, who you got before we go to this black culture thing?
Why is that Blake culture thing? Dang, that's wild. All right, who going first?
Oh, I'll go first.
I'll
Okay, go ahead, Dashy.
Male or female?
Mel.
Alive or dead?
Alive.
Currently active?
Yep.
Are they white?
Yes.
Alive in WWE?
Yeah.
Alive, I mean currently in WWE.
Are they on WWE Raw?
Correcto mundo.
Austin Theory?
Nope.
Are they a
Damn, you
current
going straight to the
champion?
ballpark?
Are they a current
Are they a
champion?
current champion? No.
Are there any white champions on Raw? I don't think there's any white male champions on Raw. That's crazy.
What?
Wait, who's the Intercontinental? Yeah. No.
What?
Yeah, it's no white male champions on Raw.
Yeah, Jay Uso. He's Samoan.
All right.
You're not gonna get Jay Uso that? You ain't gonna get Jay Uso
was it-
that?
No, we're not gonna do that. Is he a former champion in the last 2 years? Like this year and last year?
Nope.
White male. They're on Raw. Let me get a hint.
I hit this early on. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he here?
AJ, let me get a hint.
Oh,
Or is he, you know your own
you want a
guy?
hint? Oh, you said a hint?
Yes.
He is. Let me see. How can I describe it?
Accurately.
No, that's what I'm trying to think. Because if I give it a hint, it's like, damn, it's giving it away.
Do it.
That's what I'm like. I hit this early. Is do it.
It's wild, bro. Like, it's wild for me to give a hint.
Sorry,
A
I'm ready.
husky. A husky. That's it.
Husky.
Everybody a husky.
See, now that just throws out my answer. I was gonna say Ludwig Kaiser, but he's nowhere near husky.
He husky than us.
Stinky butt. Sorry, my son just passed gas and it stink. That's
Hey, yo.
I like mine. It kind of threw me off my train of thought. What was I about to say? Husky. He's one has been a Brock Lesnar.
He's not even signed.
I know. Just thought.
Cypher go.
Okay. White Husky Otis.
Nope.
That's a good guess. That was a good one though. Karrion Kross.
Nope.
Bronson Reed.
Nope.
He's Polynesian. It was he. You said he wasn't a champion in the last 2 years.
Well, hold on. Well, hold on. No, he wasn't. He wasn't at all. He wasn't.
Was he in the tag team? Well, no. Scratch that. Is he from NXT?
Which one is it?
Is he
Yeah,
from
two
NXT?
questions.
That's why I said scratch that. Is he from NXT?
Yeah.
From NXT, is it Pete Dunne?
Nope.
Okay.
Husky from NXT.
They actually, I think, had the
Hey,
tag team
You,
championship.
you
apparently
said
all
you said Pete Dunne is husky.
I mean, he's stronger than
raw.
me.
Yeah, white.
What?
Hey, Raw's drawing blanks. Like I don't know the roster. Was he on Raw yesterday?
Nope.
Are they currently a heel or a face?
Face.
Face on Raw.
Husky and white
Okay.
from NXT.
Okay.
Was he a champion in NXT?
Correcto mundo.
In their face, so it's not Braun
Okay,
Breaker.
I think no, he's a heel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a face, husky, white, male, not a champion in the past 2 years. I'm going to say, Jesus Christ,
Damn.
do they have short hair?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm still thinking Braun Breaker. That was a wasted question.
No.
I just had to get it out.
No. Okay, go ahead, Dashy.
And technically, he kind of was a champion the last 2 years. He was tag champion with Baron Corbin
Who?
last year. Braun Breaker. Damn, I don't know the Raw roster like that.
It's right. It's right there. And mind you, Cypher said something. And you should have ping pong waving him shit. But I ain't gonna say you what happened. Just think back what Cypher said.
It was
I got a
right.
phone call in the middle of the game, so it kind of disrupted me listening to his answer. Question.
So that was a big hint. That's the real hint. That was the real hint. And Cypher
What did
said,
Cypher say? I heard like you. I heard you answer
boom,
his
boom,
question.
bop,
but I didn't
bing,
hear the
bop,
question.
boom.
The type of I'm on you
Who
just
that?
wouldn't understand.
What was his question?
No, it was he asked me a question. He said a name. I said no. You answered. You should have wavelengthed it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I wasn't here. I didn't hear the question. I'm asking what did he say?
He not
I
gonna tell
can't.
you.
Why would I?
He not gonna tell you.
I can't say the
That's-
question because the
Now,
fact that
that's
Cypher
cheating.
get the
I'm
answer.
supposed to. He know every question I asked.
All right.
I
I was
forget
gonna
them,
cheat
bro.
me in there.
I forget.
Cypher, question.
Yeah.
I'm asking a question, Cypher. What do the letter start with?
Bro, this is not no
No,
secrecy. It's
I
a
don't.
game.
I don't remember
question?
what I
Okay, all right,
asked.
bet.
I don't remember what I asked.
Okay. Cypher. I said Cypher turn. He said a name. I can't say the name.
Bro,
Because-
say the name. It's a part of the game. It's the
Say
question.
the name so it will appear.
Oh, it's gonna be Cypher turn.
No,
If you-
oh my goodness gracious.
No, you asking
I'm
me to
asking
say
for
that-
clarity because I missed his question because I got a phone call. It's a part
No,
of the game
I'm
for me to know
telling
the
you
question so
right
we can have
now.
the same
Are you
hints.
listening to what I'm telling you, bro? This is my. I'm telling you. If I say that name, if I
Hey,
say
you
that
make-
one.
It's
Okay.
unnecessarily
Okay, he said Pete Dunne. Cypher, who's Pete Dunne partner, bro?
Tyler Bate.
Bro, that's why I didn't want to say the name.
You just gave it the answer. You didn't have to do
Bro,
all
I
that.
would've said
Let's
Pete
go.
Cypher, if I would have
AJ,
said
you
Pete
are-
Dunne,
Horrible at this
Cypher.
game, bro.
Cypher, no, real rap, Cypher.
No,
if I would have said
it's,
Pete
it's
Dunne,
one thing you saying, all right, but you made it a whole spectacle.
bro, I
the
said I
answer
didn't
not
want to
even
say
trying
that.
to-
I said, bro, I don't
AJ,
want to say the
I
name
missed
for a
the
reason.
question. All I said was, what did he say? And he's like, but if I say this, it's gonna give it away. I'm like, bro, I just need to know the question. You didn't have to say
Bro,
that.
it was
You're
no
making it too
question.
easy.
I said, Cypher, it's your turn. He said the name. There was no question involved. I said, if I say the name, he gonna get the answer. That's what I
AJ.
said.
The game is we both answer, give questions for hints or to get the question.
I
He
was-
knows everything I'm saying. I missed his answer question. You saying he said a name. What was the name so I can have the hint? We're having the same hints, but you made it a whole spectacle saying if
Oh,
I
you
say it's
understand
gonna
what
give
I'm
it away.
saying, bro?
I do,
telling
but you
you.
don't understand what I'm saying.
I
It's a
heard you
part of
loud
the
and
game.
clear. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help even the playing field because I don't want to give Cypher the answer
No,
to help him to have the
it
advantage.
was
on
my
me.
turn to go.
I said,
I just wanted to know what he said.
bro, that was 2 questions ago. Maybe like the third question.
I'm in a twilight zone. I'm in a Cypher.
Like,
what's
what,
this?
bro?
That's
All
not
right,
a wrestler.
you ready?
I'm about to
No, Cypher, hold on real quick, Cypher. You gotta back me up real quick, Cypher,
Off the
on that
ladder.
one. Cypher, you
You're
gotta back me up
crazy,
on this
bro.
one. What's crazy about that? If I'm saying Cypher, for instance, Dashy, I don't want to say the name because if I say that name, he's gonna get the answer.
But you recognize that as the person who knows the answer, you're giving the answer away by saying that, right?
I'm trying to, like I said, I was even the playing field for you, bro. I said I don't want to give the answer. This. I'm mind you, I'm the court jester, bro. This is my show. When I'm
Cypher,
asking,
what black culture
Like, what?
questions you got?
All right.
I can't do this.
Folks, feel free to play along, and I want you to just put your headphones in your ears and turn the phone down. Don't look at the screen, or just turn away from the screen and just listen, because I'm going to have the answers on the screen for those who don't wish to play and just want to read. So, ready? Here it goes. Now, question number 1 is going to be a history question. First person to get the answer wins. Who was the first African American woman elected to United States Congress?
Wow.
You can blurt it out at any time. Blurt it out.
I don't know.
Madam C.J. Walker. What's that woman name? Rosa Parks.
That's a good one.
Michelle Obama.
Okay.
Thelma Louise.
Oh.
AJ,
shout out some things.
I don't
know.
Okay, I give you a hint. Their first name
Maya
starts
Angelou.
with an S, and their last name starts with a C.
Susan B. Anthony? Oh, yeah, last name started with what?
A C for cat.
Oh, I don't fucking know, bro.
All right.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey, there we go.
What? That's wild.
Oh, I don't know who that is. The answer is Shirley Chisholm. All right, here's a category Dashy should be familiar with. This is music. Which album by Lauryn Hill won 5 Grammy Awards, including
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Ding, ding, ding. All right,
That's the only album she ever put out.
Sports. This is an AJ one. Come on, AJ. You got me here. Got my back. Who was the first? Who was the first black athlete to win an individual gold medal in the Winter Olympics?
Winter.
What?
Oh, come on. Don't act like if it just said Summer Olympics, you'd be like, oh, I know because it's hot out. We perform better in the winter. We out here.
I would have said, what's that track star dude? Oh, I forgot his name.
That's not Winter Olympics, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If he would have said Summer Olympics, that's what I said. I would have said the track star dude if I remember his name.
Here's a hint. It took place in the year 2006, so it was not that long ago.
I bet it wasn't.
It's like, I have no clue. Why would you hit me with that?
Another hint.
Okay.
It was the award. The gold award was for speed skating. So this is a famous black athlete speed skater.
Dashy. Speed skate. I'm saying Shaun White. He's not even black. I plead the fifth.
Shaun White. Okay. The answer is, you give up, guys?
Yes, I
Xavier
definitely
Woods.
Shania Davis.
Who the hell is that?
That's a girl?
Moving on. Entertainment. Which groundbreaking television show featured an all-black cast and aired on NBC from 1984 to 1992?
Living Single. Oh, never mind. Cosby Show.
Correct. AJ, I'm gonna need you to start yelling out some stuff. What year?
Wait, you said this is a Dashy question. Then you said this is a AJ
Oh,
question.
meaning
So
like I
I
feel like that would be your wheelhouse. That would be like something you would know. First to blurt out the answer. Yeah, first to blurt out the answer. This is about civil rights. So both of you will not know this answer. What year? Blame ChatGPT. What year was the Civil Rights Act? This is the act that outlawed segregation in public places
68.
signed into law. Keep blurting them out.
68.
That wasn't it. It wasn't it.
1962.
69.
Nope.
It was after King died, right? 70. 16 to 7.
No, it's like 1967.
Nope.
No, 19.
What's the question again?
Okay,
Yeah,
what year was the
question,
Civil
yeah.
Rights Act signed into law?
67.
It is the 1960s, but it is not those years that you said.
65.
You saying 55 or 65?
65.
66.
It's not. It's not
I think
65. It's not 66.
64.
68.
Correct. 64. Ding ding ding. 1964.
Golly.
All right. This is a film question. Both of you have a 100% chance of getting this, so pay attention. Which 2018 Marvel film starring Chadwick Boseman became a cultural?
Black Panther?
Thank you. I was saying it slow like the yeet, so somebody could get it.
I didn't know what you were like, bro. You said
I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished the
2018.
question. I wasn't finished the question, but I did it
when
like
you-
pauses.
I was waiting for it. It was either what's that first one? Infinity War or Ant-Man. I had to wait.
But he said Chadwick Boseman. I'm like,
Of course, yeah, it's the only one. That's what I was like, oh, Black Panther.
All right, this next
Might just
one,
leave.
we could just skip. I'll just read the question and say the answer. Who wrote the novel Their Eyes Were Watching God? Anybody? No? Okay. Zora.
Maya Angelou.
No. Zora
Ooh, Maya
Neale
Angelou.
Hurston. All right,
Look
this
at that
is
man.
yeah, exactly.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Business. This is in the business realm. So again, 0% chance that either of you two guys will get this. Who was the first African American billionaire?
Adam C.J. Walker.
No. I love the
Oprah
I love
Winfrey.
the gumption and no to Oprah.
Susan B. Anthony.
No.
No,
It was a
wasn't
woman.
wrong.
She had. It wasn't Madam C.J.
No.
Walker.
It says it was a man.
Oh, that's BS.
The black boy.
Black Bull.
And not the
I
black bull.
I assume this is a black
Frederick
guy.
Douglass.
Not Frederick Douglass. Not that person.
Not Josh Bridgman who played basketball. He made 600 mil. Fuck.
This
Who
is
the fuck is
this is
Oh,
the.
I've seen it.
I'm giving you a hint. This is the founder of BET.
The black
Tyler
nigga.
Perry.
He's a black guy. I don't know if he wants to be called the N-word. And no, it's not Tyler Perry.
I don't know. But this guy's name is Tyler Shook.
Nope. His first name is
He's
Robert.
Robert Kelly.
Robert Williams.
Not Robert Kelly or Robert Williams. It's another boring last name that you've seen 100 times. Correct.
Smith.
Stop.
Okay.
Robert L. Johnson. Robert L. Johnson.
First of all, are we just gonna say every black last name?
I think
America?
I think so.
Wow.
All right.
First of all, you
this
said
question, I feel as though AJ should know it, but also Dashy. Here we go. This is a fashion question. Which black designer became the first African American artist director of Louis Vuitton's menswear in 2018?
Virgil Abloh.
Yeah, correct. Yep, Virgil
Did you
Abloh.
just call him Dashy?
Virgil Abloh.
Virgil Abloh.
When you go back to watch the video, you'll see how it's spelled. Pop culture. So again, 100% chance both of you guys can get it. So I'm gonna do the yeet way of saying it slow. Which Beyonce visual album released in
Lemonade.
Thank you. Damn. Oh, yo. Okay. Is that her only visual album?
Pretty much, yeah.
Got it.
It was the only good one.
All right. History. I'm not even gonna say it slow. Who co-founded the NAACP in 1909 and was a prominent civil rights activist? I have multiple choices this time.
Reverend Al Sharpton.
Nope. Malcolm X, W.E.B. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, or Marcus Garvey?
The boy.
Booker T. Washington. I mean, no, Marcus Garvey.
All right. It was W.E.B. Du Bois.
Got that. Give me that.
All right. Which artist was
That sounds like a rap. First of all, that sounds like a rap group, by the way.
W.E.B. Du Bois?
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking rap group, like back in the day.
Du Bois to men. Du Bois to men.
They knew what they was doing. They knew exactly what they was doing.
Which artist is known as the Godfather of Soul? Marvin Gaye, Ray Charles, James Brown, or Sam Cooke?
James Brown? Oh, Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
All right, we got two Sam Cookes. It is James Brown.
No, I said James Brown.
You did, and then you kind of pivoted. He kind of pivoted though. You heard him pivot, folks.
James Brown, the
I was
Godfather.
going back, but then you went too fast.
All right, that's my fault.
I'm not gonna say
Film. Here we go. Who was the first African American to win an Academy Award for Best Actor? Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, or Jamie Foxx? AJ, what you got? I heard Dashies.
I don't fucking know. I'm saying Denzel.
All right.
Cookie Cop. Training Day.
It
if
was,
you know it's not, no, it's not.
It was Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier. Why are you saying Portier? Portier.
Portier. Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Let me say it.
Portier.
Portier. Okay, there we go. The way it's spelled is like, yeah. It doesn't specify. Yeah. This one,
it's like the boy.
When I was asking this at the party, they made me put multiple choice in the next one, so that's why these all have multiple choice. Other than that, they was open ended. Which female athlete has won the most Grand Slam titles in tennis history?
Serena Williams.
AJ, I didn't even get to say it. I mean, it's
Serena. Yeah, Serena. I already know.
All right. Yeah. He's so confident, blurted it out. We were playing. You don't know Jack? Remember that game? All right. Television. Which show was the first TV drama to feature a black woman as the lead?
Grey's Anatomy.
In over 40 years when it debuted in 2012. It was almost. We got How to Get Away with Murder, Empire, Scandal, or Insecure?
Oh, Scandal.
Handle.
Yep, it was Scandal. That's crazy. We didn't have black female leads in over 40 years, and y'all just started that in 2012? God damn, y'all should be ashamed.
Harry Washington. Well, technically that's cap. Because you had the movie like Precious and stuff, but we ain't going to get on that. When did Precious come out?
But I thought like Living Single, if you have a black woman in Living Single, that's a female lead. So I'm just so... Oh, it's not a drama. That's not a drama. Sorry, it's not a drama.
You are the main
sitcom.
You are a main character, but you're not the lead role. You know what I'm saying?
And Living Single was a sitcom. I got the dramas wrong. That's my fault.
But Tyler Perry did a thing where it's a Tyler Perry film, so everybody cohesive. Where Precious, you had nothing but lead female actress, Precious and Monique. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's also a movie. We talking about television.
Yeah,
All
which
right.
is crazy though that you're gonna say that.
All right, here goes
Yeah,
Silver.
Raven Simone.
Wait, let me see. No, sitcom. That's a sitcom. Remember, gotta think about the question. It was saying drama. All right, civil rights.
Drama.
What was the name of the young black boy whose 1955 murder helped spark the civil rights
Emmett
movement?
Till. I was just talking about him earlier. Some
Damn.
girl-
Oh yeah,
the,
it's Emmett Till. I was going to
that's
read the
wrong.
Jones out, but yeah, it was Emmett Till. He was quick. All right, literature. Which African American poet recited at President Bill Clinton's 19th?
Maya Angelou.
Yes, that's correct. All
I'm
right.
about to fight that,
He's
bro.
what's that thing? He's
I
going
was
on
only
a
at a
slam
question
dunk.
I
He's
could
like
answer.
slam dunking right now. Who was
You said poet. I've been guessing her this whole time. Like, it gotta be Maya Angelou.
This is politics. I'm trying not to laugh.
Actually.
All right, who did? Don't shut up. Who was the first black United States Secretary of State? Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell, Barack Obama, or Kamala Harris?
Oh, Obama.
I don't know.
All right, we got Condoleezza Rice and we got Barack Obama. The answer was Colin Powell.
Secretary of State. I don't know. Oh, head of state. That's what I was thinking of. Never.
All right, entrepreneurship, which I don't know why I switched from business to that, but it doesn't matter. Which self-made millionaire became one of the first black female entrepreneurs in the early 1900s?
And I'm C.J. Walker.
Yes, it is Madam C.J. Walker. He's ready because he's been blurring these Jones out. Yes, that's correct. Last one is pop culture. Which rapper made history by winning a Pulitzer Prize for his album? I'm not even gonna say the name of the album because
Kendrick
it'll give it
Lamar.
away. Yes,
What'd you say?
It's Kendrick Lamar. Yes, Kendrick Lamar.
I didn't hear the question. What did you say?
The question was, which rapper made history by winning a Pulitzer Prize for their album?
Oh, because Dashy just blurred dance. I can't even hear what Cypher asking.
Yeah, it was Soulja Boy.
It was a choice
Big
between
Soulja.
Kanye West, Nas, Jay-Z, or Kendrick Lamar. So who wrote their album
Why you
so
Soulja Boy?
I
well
scored him wrong.
that they won an actual written award, an award for best writing? Because the Pulitzer Prize is not for musical sound; it's for the writing, what your words got to say, my guy.
He won it for Damn, right?
It was for Damn, yes. Meaning he wrote
If
something
you listen
so
to it
hot.
backwards, it has a whole different meaning versus listening to it forward. So shout out to Kendrick, one
That's
of the
why
greatest minds
Kendrick
in
gets
hip hop.
yeah, that's why he used to get on my nerves because I was a younger kid and I was like, I don't do all this too much. This too much thinking. I don't like all this thinking stuff. I did not like Kendrick when he first came out. Didn't care for him. Now I'm like, oh, I get it now. You got to go on YouTube and let the people explain it to you, the smart people or the people that look up the Easter eggs.
AJ, you should see Sinners.
No, not yet.
How the hell you not see Sinners yet, bro?
Yo, that's a shame.
I'm not-
Shame on you.
No.
Like,
I'm
where
gonna
your
tell
black
you
card?
why. I'm gonna tell you why. They ain't helping me pay my bills. I'm done paying for them. I wish that shit come on TV. That's why
You would say that to the black movie, but you don't say that to the white
Exactly.
Thunderbolts. You gonna
I bet
go
you
see
saw
Thunderbolts.
No, mind you, I seen Thunderbolts, but Cypher can tell you that's the last Marvel movie I seen.
Oh,
I ain't gonna
he
see.
said,
hold
Thunderbolts came out after
on,
Sinners.
bro. I ain't gonna see. What else came out before Thunderbolts, Cypher, that I ain't seen in theaters?
Sinners.
No, yeah,
You know what I'm talking
Sinners.
about? Well, Marvel wise.
Until
When Marvel was dropping movies.
Captain America and the
man.
whatchamacallit.
I ain't see that. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Only Marvel movie I seen. That's not a Marvel movie. Last movie I seen was Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is what it was.
you didn't even see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, I did see that. I lied. That was after?
That's what I'm saying. You
Which
saw
one came out first?
these other movies
I
made by
seen
these
one.
white men,
I
but
seen
you ain't
one.
see None
Well,
of
Yeah,
first
that.
of
that's
all,
the point.
Sony's owned by Asian people.
No,
And you don't know
we
who's
talking
in
about.
there.
I'm about to say Filipino. We talking about Sinners. Sinners is made by a black man.
Mm-hmm.
What studio company is it?
Self-funded too. It was self-funded. It don't matter the
Mm.
studio. He had to fund it himself because they didn't give him
What
the
studio and
budget he
what
wanted.
distributor? What
The
distributor?
distributor is Warner Brothers.
White guys.
Yeah, but they distributed. They didn't produce
But
the
you saw
movie.
Thunderbolts.
I don't care. I'm like Cypher. I like superheroes.
Sinners
Black
got superheroes though.
Who-
Sinners got superheroes.
Yeah, where was the black superhero in Sinners? I mean, in
I don't-
Thunderbolts.
I don't like vampires. I'm gonna keep it a book. I don't like vampires.
Who said anything about vampires? We talking about sinners and saints. I'm talking about
We
sinners.
talking about black people.
Bro, it's vampires in that. What we talking
Where you
about?
get that impression from that there's vampires and sinners? They're just dancing.
Did you see them teeth?
Okay, some people got bad hygiene. There might be British people in the movie.
I'm gonna keep it pushing, Cypher. What's the next question?
Oh, that was it. He was just asking about sinners. I was done with
Hey, yo.
all the Jones. We did all 20 of them.
I killed him.
Yeah, you guys did a great job.
I was saying Maya Angelou, Madam CJ. Frederick Douglass is the answer for something.
No, not on
Didn't
any
he
one of
free
these.
slaves?
Yeah.
I'm
Yo, I
like,
ain't know-
he did something.
Yo,
All right.
Stacks
Well,
go with
I
somebody.
see. We're teeter tottering. So, AJ, where can the good folks find you?
You can find me at West Philly AJ on any gaming platform, and that's about it.
Make sure you do trivia questions with them. And Dashy, where can the good folks find you?
On everything is iHeartDash. Look for the underscore on Instagram. Every week, I forget where it is. Follow us on Instagram at 5-star, like number 5-star Frog Pod. And yeah, kiss your mom. Happy Mother's Day. Belated Mother's Day.
Happy belated Mother's Day. Make sure you put your mom in the chokehold and make her like button with roses and
goodness.
stuff tap out. Like, just make your credit card tap out with all the gifts that you give to her. Splash.